All right, what is up? We got part 31 of Red Dead Redemption 2 coming your way, and we are in the wonderful city of Saint Denis. We got a beautiful close-up look here. Kind of leaving off, or starting off rather, right where we left off here in Saint Denis. We haven't explored anything in and around the city. This is all completely new territory to us. There's lots of icons and whatnot that I want to check out. There's a bounty poster. We have the main story mission trying to find Jack. There's a stranger mission. Tons of stuff going on and tons of stuff that we're going to have to cover. You can see that there are blocks upon blocks of streets in this city to cover. So I guess the first thing to do is to kind of get to our horse and get things moving here. What a strange place. Nothing like anything we've seen so far in Red Dead 2. It's almost like a new world in itself.
Let's go, girl.
Wasn't really able to do a whole lot back at camp because the story kind of progressed this way, and I got caught up in the story mission that brought us here. Still got some pelts and whatnot on Epona, so we'll have to take care of that at some point. This icon down here is just a stable. I'm going to work my way up this street here. We have the stranger mission, of course. We have this theater show here. Just in general, kind of checking things out. We'll go kind of along and see what's up here. So the first thing that I want to do is this bounty poster right here. That is the closest thing. You can see tons of people around, and not just on horseback, but just kind of walking too.
Mister.
You can see there's like roadway and sidewalk, and
Hello.
it's a much more sophisticated city than anything that we've ever seen. Not dirt roads, actual like cobblestone. So this is the Saint Denis Police Department. This is no sheriff's office. They have a full-fledged police force here in Saint Denis.
You're not here to turn yourself in, so I conclude you're a bounty hunter. May I direct you to the poster on the wall there?
Okay, Chief.
So again, much more kind of sophisticated police station. You can see I don't really want to walk back there because I'll probably be killed. I imagine the story will probably take us here at some point. If I go into first person here, this is probably like a wanted list or something. I don't know. Please be seated. I've heard that the police here in Saint Denis can be pretty rough with bad behavior. So it's just, and I mean, we just got here, so like any other place, we don't really want to get into a whole lot of trouble just yet anyways. So here is the poster. $100 reward for the capture, dead or alive, of Lindsay Wofford. It says, as the leader of the Lemoyne Raiders, he is wanted for raising a militia against the state, un-American activities, murder, and adultery. The gang was spotted in the Mossy Flats region. All reward claims to be filed at and will be paid out in full by B. Lambert of the Saint Denis Police Department.
You going? See Wofford?
I might be. Or I might just want to hang his poster up on my wall.
Yeah, they're a bad lot, the Lemoyne Raiders. Stupid fellas, won't leave good enough alone. One of these days, the government's gonna get sick of private militias, you know.
One of these days, the government's gonna get sick of all of us.
Don't tell them I said that.
So that's Police Chief Lambert. So he's obviously the guy that will be giving us the reward.
The bounty. Why are you making this feller someone else's problem?
We, sir, are an urban police force. And the Raiders are, well, mostly a rural nuisance. My men simply are not suited for this kind of work.
This feller in particular, Wofford, ain't it? Why him?
You cut off the head, the body dies. That's the hypothesis, at least. We shall see if it can be demonstrated with the Lemoyne Raiders.
If the bounty's for this whole outfit, you should have made it more. If that's all, I'll get after him.
Remember, they forfeited their right to life as well as liberty.
So that's kind of him giving us permission to use as much force as necessary, more or less. So this is actually a cool mission here because, Jesus.
Hello, sir.
It's weird walking out of a building in Red Dead 2 and seeing this all around.
Hello there.
Make life nice and slow. My contributions are
Hello there.
So we're going well north of kind of the marshy, swampy area here, the Blue Water Marsh. That's kind of like the, what do you call it? The bayou. We'll call it the bayou. So this is cool because we have obviously had quite a beef ourselves with the Lemoyne Raiders, and supposedly this is the leader of the Lemoyne Raiders, or one of the leaders of the Lemoyne Raiders. So this could be a kind of an important mission to take care of. Figured I might as well make a little bit of money while I'm here. That bounty mission has been available. Jesus Christ! They have a freaking tram running through this place.
All aboard!
That's insane. Where am I right now?
Giddy up!
This is very much so. Obviously, I played Mafia 3 recently, finished rather recently, and I've heard that Saint Denis is supposed to be modeled kind of after New Orleans, more or less, but man, pretty darn close. I feel like I just switched games real quick. It's another great game. Long, tedious, very tedious. Story-wise, it's pretty good. There's a barber just right over here. We will make sure to pay him a visit sooner rather than later. I'm going to check out all of the icons here in Saint Denis. We're going to be here for a while. I don't have plans on returning to camp until even this first bit of main story stuff in Saint Denis is done. So I must say, this is quite a place. Not the only larger city in the open world, too. I think Annesburg is another one. It's a place that we've not come across yet. I think I've seen it on the map. Now we're starting to get into the rural areas just outside of Saint Denis. Kind of like the early suburbs of the city, if you will. First order of business in Saint Denis. I know that we need to try and attack this whole Finding Jack thing ASAP before whoever's got him gets away, but I would say that this Lemoyne Raider situation is just as important, if not more important. They have been less than helpful to me in my journey. This is an interesting part of the map. Once again, an area that we really haven't explored too much. I've never been down this kind of boardwalk through Blue Water Marsh. New setting, very refreshing. Somebody's yelling over here.
Let me go!
Oh, you think you can run off on me?
Oh boy.
I ain't your goddamn property! Get me off this thing! It reeks! Thanks, mister. Don't know how many times I tried to leave that crazy bastard, but he always came after me. I'm glad he's dead.
Sure.
So we'll get some positivity points,
Goddamn
if you will,
hillbillies.
after that.
Hey there, girl.
Did you just say goddamn hillbillies?
Yeah.
We got a thick fog. It's very difficult to see even a matter of feet in front of us here, so it's just made things a touch scarier. Definitely a much different type of people around these parts. It's funny that you have the sophistication of the city and then you ride 2 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever outside the city, and much different scenario. So I've got weapons should I take with me here? I'm gonna go with the Lancaster. We'll take the Springfield as well so that we can get a bit of a, maybe find a vantage point and assassinate this guy.
Yeah.
I see some light in the distance. I'm gonna stop here and
Easy
use my
now.
binoculars to see exactly what it is I'm looking at. My scope is not really, can't really see that far. So binoculars it is. Got some rain coming down. I'm not too sure what's up with that in the distance, but
Whoa.
look at that, eh? Wow, you can see the city of Saint Denis in the distance. You can see all the lights. It's just so bizarre to me. It is so beyond bizarre to me to see that in a Red Dead 2 game. You're thinking Wild West, you're thinking more of kind of a rural terrain, and I really like this whole city aspect of it. It's an exciting change. We haven't really had a downpour of rain like this in a little bit.
Easy. Whoa. Easy
Whoa.
there, girl.
Sorry, girl. So we're coming upon the area now where this individual is said to be hanging out. So we have a new goal here. Locate Lindsay Wofford. He is wanted dead or alive. I see a light up there in the distance. Keep passing by these things and it's saying I can eat them. It's a wild carrot. Let's do it. So you can actually pick them and give them to your horse as well, interestingly enough. Go figure. I should probably have something to eat as well. Canned peaches. So we'll do some canned peaches. We'll do a cheese wedge. Assorted salsa. Offal. We'll eat some crackers while we're at it. Pick up an example. Herb? This looks like a new herb. Creeping. I know how to say that word. I'm gonna butcher it, so I'm just not gonna say it. Is that another new plant as well? We really haven't, we've done some hunting and whatnot, but we really haven't. Golden currant? Deadeye herb? Interesting. It's pretty cool finding this stuff. We haven't really explored the other wildlife, like different plants and stuff like that, different herbs you can pick. More natural supplements for things like Deadeye and stuff like that. So it looks like we're coming upon the establishment now. There's a fire down here, but this looks like a almost like a fortified fortress of sorts. You could definitely see this being the place that they're hiding out. Investigate the fort. So this is probably one of the main bases of the Lemoyne Raiders. I've got my Lancaster repeater. I've got my Springfield. I'm not sure what kind of resistance to expect here.
Lindsay Wofford, I got here a warrant for your arrest, or the other thing if it comes to it.
A federal warrant? No, that don't mean much in a sovereign territory, mister. We've been beaten down and driven out enough. Let's make a stand, boys. I don't know who this no-account bounty hunting bastard is, but he's gonna know the Raiders. We gonna burn their boat, boy. Go on, let's go. They've sent worse than you before. Push up on 'em.
Damn. Might as well loot him before I bring him back to the cops, eh? You know what? I'm actually gonna leave his corpse here. I had no plans on keeping that guy alive anyways. He ended up climbing on top of the roof, and I ended him. And now that I think about it, they must have some valuables, at least a gun maybe or something in this camp. So let's check it out and see what's up. Where the hell did they come from? That's not cool.
Push his hair! They can't just come for our men. Stop that son of a bitch!
I feel like we just had to shoot it at the OK Corral or something like that. That's what it's called, right? Probably butchered that name too. It's not a great reference if you're not familiar with the reference you're making. My lights keep flickering on and off. Either that or I'm just dozing off repeatedly, falling asleep. Honestly, that could be it too. It's early morning, and after a shootout like that, I wouldn't put it past lawmen showing up. This is one hell of a hideout. They had some nice vantage points. Not really that large of a turnout of resistance. Not much resistance here. Considering they are affiliated with the Lemoyne Raiders, I figured that there would have been a crap ton of them, but not true. So far, no valuables. These are just kind of like guard towers, more or less. This looks like maybe some sort of an old Civil War fort that obviously the Lemoyne Raiders have kind of taken over. We got some more rain. Jesus. Is it just me, or has it rained a little bit too often in this part of the open world? So we have a cigarette card here. Jolly Jack's Plug Tobacco. Interesting. Card number 8 in that set. Not bad. We got some stuff that we can sell. We got a cigarette card. So now we have to go pick up the body and bring it back to the police, almost said sheriff's office, police station. It's officially a police station in Saint Denis. I don't know where that last set of Lemoyne Raiders came from. I thought I had killed them all, and next thing you know, there's 3 running up from kind of behind. I don't know if Maybe they have another base in the area and they heard the shooting and they came from that. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Was this it? Was this the only Lemoyne Raider base that they have around? I have a feeling they probably have a much bigger and better base somewhere. That being said, this should quiet down the Lemoyne Raiders' activity in the Lemoyne region for the foreseeable future. They just lost one of their great leaders, as well as, I don't know what, 10 other guys? Probably some other key guys as well. Which horse is coming to me here? Epona, right? Okay. There you are, girl. I'm getting soaked. So are you. Where are you going? Come back. Now the freaking sun's coming out. This weather is just about as bipolar as the weather in Toronto.
Come on, girl.
I was happy to do that for those officers. I mean, I'm not trying to be a suck up to these police officers in Saint Denis. I'm not trying to get on their good side or anything like that. This is not a road situation here, but that being said, I was glad to do that mission. Anything to hamper the progress of the Lemoyne Raiders, I am more than happy to commit to.
Yeah.
Epona rides so freaking well. So freaking well. Almost as well as the real Epona. Not quite as good as the real.
That's Lindsay Wofford's. We're gonna take that body, mister. It's
No, you're not.
For you.
Don't let that prick get away! Kill this son of a bitch!
Hey, he's mine! Everyone wants a piece of you, Mr. Wofford. Now, let's get you back.
God damn it, 3 bounty hunters come from behind me trying to steal. That happened before on a bounty hunter mission, bringing the corpse back. I was attacked by bounty hunters. These bounty hunters, I thought I was going to be dead there. Christ, I wasn't sure how that was going to end up for me. I was able to turn around. I had to almost completely stop Epona to try and turn around, get in Deadeye, and shoot them. And then I misjudged the Deadeye, kind of, and they hit Epona from behind and knocked me and Epona down. Epona went running off. Thank God she got up. We gotta continue our little trip here. Don't know where you think you're going, Epona. Get your fat butt over here. Lindsay Wofford, what a name. You can see where that rain is over there. It looks like it's actually going to start raining here again. It's raining, then it was nice and sunny. Looked like it was clearing, and here it comes.
Yep.
Just gotta keep riding south here. Thank God nobody witnessed that too. Looks like it's much clearer down south here. I guess being a waterlogged area, welcome to Lemoyne, yeah. The Blue Water Marsh region probably sees a bit of rain. Damn. That's one heck of a storm blowing in here. So what's in that direction? That's all water in that direction. That's probably where the storm is originating from. That looks like it's kind of the edge of the map. Just to my east here, to my left. Some strong winds and rain as well. You can see Arthur kind of reacting to the change in temperature, the change in weather, wind. Epona, you can see, is kind of struggling with the strong wind too. Holy Christ, look at that. That's a storm if I've ever seen one. Let's not get caught in it. Big open area too, so of course the winds will be very strong. They'll just come whipping through, nothing to really block them. Not like a city, for example. Again, kind of the Saint Denis suburbs. You can see some residential buildings. Now we're starting to get into the city a little bit. There's a restaurant right there on the outskirts.
Hey.
Welcome to Saint Denis sign. Not a very lovely day in Saint Denis and area. Now, the people in Saint Denis probably, like most big cities, maybe not sheltered, because a lot of big cities now are very multicultural, like in real life, so you don't really get sheltered. But in this world, now they're getting used to the city, so these would be city people. They wouldn't be used to somebody riding through town with a dead corpse on the back of their horse kind of thing, right? This is not the Wild West here in Saint Denis. This is not as primitive as the Wild West. Look at this place. Theaters and shops upon shops, and you can see that little streetcar or tram or whatever you want to call the tracks going through. Where the hell am I right now? We'll see if they'll let me into the back of the police station here. Maybe we can snoop around a little bit. Damn, he's got multiple bullet holes in him. Hit him multiple times. Good target practice. Can I just walk in? Is that a thing?
I believe this body's worth something.
Well, now. So much for them boys being the terror of the South. Drop that raider in the cart out back. Come around for your bounty.
Put Lindsay Wofford's corpse in the cart. We can kind
Once
of
you put the body out back, we'll pay you, don't worry.
we can kind of familiar ourselves with the police station. I feel like that might come in handy later. So he wants us to go out back and put him in the cart. Maybe they're... I was gonna say transferring him to another police station, and then I realized that he's dead. They're gonna cart his ass away and probably dump him in the ocean. Good riddance. Go to the police chief's desk, so now we're just gonna head back inside and make sure we collect our bounty.
I'll make good on my promises. Here's your payment.
Money clip.
That's it.
So I'm sure Saint Denis probably gonna have some new outfits, so we can get kind of fixed up here. I'm actually trying to look for like a hotel or something so that I can maybe stay in for the night, get cleaned up. It's been a good while since I've had a bath, so and really cleaned myself nicely. So that's something that we're gonna want to do. So on to the next icon here. What do we have next? So the next one that we are going to do is going to be this show here. There's a theater here. Now the only other theater icon that we've seen on the map before, and I'm not sure if you'll remember this per se, way back, Christ, it must have been in probably chapter 2, when we were at the Horseshoe Overlook location. Where are we? So when we were here, Horseshoe Overlook, this was the first camp that we had set up here, just a little bit south of the Valentine area, much more rural setting. There's a show here in Valentine, you can see the icon, but Valentine's a very small town, again, very Wild Westy, rural, primitive kind of place, not kind of into that whole new world stuff yet, still very 1800s like. So it was like a light show, like this is like a full-on theater down here in Saint Denis, so I'm sure this is going to be one hell of a show. This ain't going to be some simple slideshow or whatever the hell it was that we saw in Valentine.
Good day.
It was a good show for Valentine, but there are bigger and better things to see, and they lie here in Saint Denis. You like what I'm doing with the rhyming? So where's the theater? This is the theater. It's just some kind of a venue. I don't know how parking works in this city.
Been better.
Do I just like walk in? Damn. Arthur Morgan has never seen something like this before. Ticket taker. So $2 ticket, just made 100, so might as well treat myself.
Ticket for one, please.
Head straight through those double doors.
Aim weapon. Could you imagine trying to rob that guy? How impossible that would be. Trying to rob this place. Okay, so main entrance. You can see there's the theater entrance there. Look at this freaking place. Just gonna have a quick look-see. We got a set of locked double doors here. Another set of locked double doors. They might lead to the stage or something like that. A different area, maybe like the balconies or something like that, and we obviously are not. Is that actually the right time? Uh-oh. That's the show starting.
Welcome everyone. I am your host, Aldridge T. Abington. Thank you.
We got like a concession stand and a bar here.
I've had a career more crowded with incident and various intercourse with the world than I. During extensive travel through this and foreign lands, I have procured a show so fantastical there exists nothing like it anywhere. In an effort to bring this entertainment to even the poorest dreamer of dreams, I have determined the ticket price should be very low, and the show held without a profit. To me, it's true. For it is blessing enough to bring these gifted artists to you. I discovered this next act in a tiny village in Italy. Truly the most exotic of places in the world.
It's pretty exotic in Italy.
10-year-old boy. I raised him. I bathed him. I shaved him from head to toe. He is truly a wonder to behold. Presenting Benjamin Lazarus!
Oh boy. We can also cheer and antagonize throughout the performance, so we'll make things interesting.
My incredible display of dark arts and mystical prowess, my dear ladies and gentlemen. Now, it's unfortunate fact that in this mortal coil we are all born to suffer from all manner of maladies in daily life. Who here has not had a friend or loved one near death's door from coal gas fumes, typhoid fever, diphtheria, or the bite of a rabid animal? The greatest wealth is your health. All the gold in the world cannot purchase it, and yet it is the most delicate and tenuous of all life's gifts. And nothing knocks down death's door faster than this. A man cannot outrun a bullet. Many fools have tried and failed in this endeavor, including the tonic salesman I caught betting my wife. I joke. I joke. I assure you, he has met his maker and they are playing gin rummy among the molten lava of Hades. I have traveled all around the world, delighting young and old with all manner of feats of amazement, but none are as dangerous as what I am prepared to attempt tonight. I can't wait. I will hand this Didi Packenbush revolver over to my assistant and stand at considerable distance across the stage. She will point the revolver at my head and pull the trigger using lightning-quick reflexes taught to me by a tiny man I met in the distant Orient. I will catch the bullet in my teeth. Yes, my teeth. To prove that these are indeed live rounds, if my sharpshooting assistant would be so kind as to shoot this bottle of Lalicola off my head.
This is insane.
Yeah! Off my head? Careful. I could do without a bullet in the brain right now.
Hey! Oh my god, you're what?
Oh my god! Sweet Jesus. This always scares me. Now, observe as I, the great Benjamin Lazarus, will do what no man has ever done and cheat death as if it were nothing.
What is he doing?
Here we go. What the hell?
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you.
This is something.
Let's do that again.
Wow, I don't even know what to say.
You're pulling my leg. This is a bunch of dang balderdash.
A skeptic, I am Benjamin Lazarus. I assure you, I am not participating in some hoax or carnival ruse. These bullets are 100% real. In fact, I challenge any member of the audience to come forward with their own firearm, and I will yet again display my uncanny skill to catch a bullet in my teeth. Is no one man enough?
I'll do it.
Fantastic. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I will prove to you I am the greatest entertainer to ever live and the only man who laughs at death. Now, ready? Take aim.
Okay.
And fire.
Oh, right. Nice.
Believe, ladies and gentlemen, death is just an illusion after all.
Yes! Yes! Truly a feat of incredibility. I told you that boy would bring you all manner of personal satisfaction. He certainly does me. Now, I discovered this next remarkable woman in a lost jungle, deep in the wilds of Colombia, where they do not wear clothes. She breathes fire! Yes, she does! And for those with the universal and not unworthy curiosity, yes, I can attest, she does emit fire from almost every orifice in her body. Presenting Antoinette Sanserino!
The low-key, like, sex jokes and, like, really, like, there's so much goofiness in this game. I thought for sure I was gonna blow that guy's head off just out of, like, a goofy little side thing, and the whole audience would go, like, running out screaming or something like that. I'm glad that it ended up well. I also thought it was gonna end up being, like, a shoddy performance, like, some rip-off. That was actually impressive. That was a real gun, I can confirm. That is true magic. Now I don't feel like I got ripped off with that $2 entry fee. Lol. This is Antoinette Sanseverino. Supposedly, she breathes fire. I don't know if they do like different shows depending on like different days that you come, or like what the whole situation there is. Maybe this is only like one show, it's just like the show in Saint Denis. Like, is this like a one-time thing that I come and see just as like a fun side thing? I guess we'll have to find out. I guess we'll have to come back at a different time and see what's up. We have the ability to leave whenever we want, but I feel like I might as well get my $2 worth out of this one. This one, not quite as impressive as the first one, yet. I feel like I'm on America's Got Talent judging here or something.
Enough of this crazy fire lady.
Yeah, I mean, is she gonna do something amazing here? Ooh, I don't know. Oh, Arthur. So always got to get his 2 cents in. I've cheered a little bit. I've definitely cheered more than I've antagonized during these performances. It's cool. It's, again, just the interactivity, the ability to kind of talk to whoever you want, communicate with whoever you want. Just part of what makes this game so grand, so good. Holy mackerel. That's alright. This is turning Arthur on. Bravo, brava. Next.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, incredible. It's still hot in here, huh? Incredible. Bravo. Though I must warn you, court her at your peril. She'll not nurse babies, she'd turn them into bacon. Thank you. Thank you. He liked that joke, yes. I discovered this next woman in the kingdom of Poland, where she sang by the roadside, subsisting on coppers tossed at her feet. Miss Robin Koninsky!
I'm interested to see where this might go. Is there going to be like a weird turn during one of these performances or something like that? Again, this is a Rockstar game we're talking about. Oh. We got some music. I'm down for some live music.
Hello.
You clap,
Thanks
Arthur.
for joining us today. This here is a new song about a so-called modern improvement you may have become aware of called the telephone. This new machine will carry a facsimile of your voice from Blackwater to Valentine to Saint Denis, and they propose to distribute them to all manner of places so that no matter where you are, somebody is looking for you. A wise man prayed that one day we may all eventually be gathered together in a heaven of everlasting rest and peace and bliss, except for the inventor of the telephone. Because someone is always calling, saying, hello, hello. I've got a little baby, but he's out of sight. I talk to him across the telephone. I can't see my honey, but he's mine all right. This gal just can't leave a man alone.
What
Every single
in the
morning
hell?
you hear me yell. Hey, Central picks me up along the line. They connect me with my honey and I ring that bell. And this is what I say to baby mine. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss by
This is definitely the best stage show or show in general Arthur has ever seen. I don't doubt that. Probably one of the only.
And tell me I'm your own. Hello? Your wife from Blackwater calling. Hello? This morning through the phone they said he'd been with Bess and told me exactly where he's at. Now I'm headed out of town to his address. That man better hold on to his hat. I sure do worry that the wires might get crossed and it will separate me from my baby mine. Then some other gal will win and then my game is lost. And so each day I shout along the line. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss by wire. Baby, my heart's on fire. If you refuse me, honey, you'll lose me. Then you'll be left alone. Oh, baby, telephone and tell me I'm your own. Hello, hello.
Woo! All right, darling.
Oh, what a fine tune. She is a siren, singing from the rocks as men bash into them to their doom. Thank you for joining me for tonight's entertainment. I hope it has delayed for at least a moment the crushing and remorseless misery of this mortal coil. Good night, dream well, and come back soon.
Always leave the theater before or after the rush of people trying to leave said theater. Look at me, my scraggly hair from getting all wet earlier in that rain. walking around like some farm boy in some big city. I definitely feel out of place as Arthur Morgan in Saint Denis, no doubt about that. I was gonna say, it's very nice weather here in Saint Denis. It was just listed at about 23 degrees Celsius, which is pretty nice, much more temperate, 25 now, much more temperate than some of the other places around the world that we've been to. So we've been to the sheriff's office, or the police station, I should say. We checked out the stage show. There's actually another stage show at a different venue that we'll have to go check out at some point. In the meantime, now I know, again, like I said, we should be focusing on these Angelo Bronte missions. I mean, the whole reason we came to Saint Denis in the first place is so that we can locate Jack. So I don't know if I'll go to all of the icons. Maybe I'll cover like half of the icons first and then go back and do the Angelo Bronte and then do the other half of the icons, explore like the other half of Saint Denis. Because we'll have lots of time to peruse Saint Denis once we find Jack and get our new camp kind of settled in. I just kind of wanted to get acquainted with what Saint Denis was like by checking out the first, sort of few things. Definitely starting to get a better feel for what this place has to offer. Let's head over to the Taylor and see what that's all about. Look at all the people in there. Long coats and fancy hats and all that jazz. Hopefully I can get all... I'm not following you.
You alright, girl?
What the hell?
We have a situation here.
Just got this shirt.
I've been covered in worse, friend.
What do you
Hey,
just had
you
to be
okay?
me.
You look like shit.
That's just cruel. Hell.
That guy just had feces thrown on him from that top balcony there.
Move it.
Probably a situation where it came much deserved. Who am I to judge? Our trek through Saint Denis continues as we head on to the Taylor, another one of the icons. We have this stranger mission here right on the corner. We're actually passing by that right now, so we might as well... Let's go to the Taylor first. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the Taylor, I'm going to do the stranger mission, and then the next thing that I will do in this city is I will go to at least one out of these three Angelo Bronte icons, and then I'll do some more of the icons, and then I'll do another one of the Angelo Bronte icons, and then if there's any of these icons left, we'll go. Some of them, like, we already know what they're all about. We don't really need to go there. I will still visit all of them once, like I said, just to kind of acquaint myself with all the different locations. But, like, I know what the Trapper's going to have to offer for the most part in the fence. We've been to similar places, the general store, the butcher, but they'll probably have some new stuff too, which is why it's still worth checking out. The post office, we got some bounties to pay off. There are so many places that we have to go to. I was hoping to be able to cover all of them in one video, but that's definitely going to be impossible.
You ain't supposed to be here. Got caught in here?
Shut it.
Got a problem?
Yeah, I got a problem with you.
Pathetic little fool.
Somebody get out!
What a little shit, talking to me like that, some little boy. You ain't gonna talk to Arthur Morgan like that. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna stay in Saint Denis. I have no plans on leaving the area. We will take care of everything we need to do in this city first before we get ourselves established back at our new camp. We haven't even seen what our new camp is going to be like because of all this stuff happening in Saint Denis with Jack. But this is such a big place, and it's a place that, you know, I've never been to, and
well,
clearly these places are worth kind of checking out. Look at these city railway stops. That's so cool. They have like legitimate bus stops, more or less, or tram stops, I guess we'll call them. Rail stops.
Italian.
Why would that surprise me?
and how are you?
I'm telling you, I don't know how this game cannot be categorized as a simulation game. Because that, my friends, is totally what it is. So many people. I'm not used to a place this highly populated. There's a, like I said, there's a barber. We passed by the barber. I do plan on maybe going and possibly getting a haircut. I don't know if it's just our beard or if we can kind of take care of our hair situation. I'm pretty sure we can do different sort of haircuts with Arthur. So now this is a locked door. These shops should be open. Sorry.
Make this country a real democracy. Stop disqualifying half the population. We are women, not monsters. We deserve the right to vote as much as you.
What's up, pal? Can I browse your catalog? Have a look at your outfits here. So this is the Saint Denis outfit. Suitable for hot temperatures. Oh, it's actually on sale too, which is pretty cool. That'll be cool because I want to try and wear something cool because, like I said, this is this Blue Water Marsh area and the Saint Denis area. It's like the Bayou, they're like New Orleans. They're gonna get some hot weather.
Let me know what I can do to help you leave here feeling good and looking
So
great.
they have the Saint Denis. These are full outfits I can buy from him. Plus they have, of course, additional clothes. You can kind of put together your own outfits. That's the Saint Denis. That's the Deauville, the Bretagne. I don't even know how to say half of these. And the Corson. Which one makes Arthur look nice? That one and the Saint Denis are both really nice outfits. The Saint Denis.
I stand behind everything I sell in this place, so you can purchase with confidence. People around here come in just for those.
I'll buy this outfit too, and that way at least I have a different outfit to change into when I eventually do that back at camp at some time. I won't have to worry about picking up another outfit for a while. I'll have a couple already kind of made out, so we will buy this one as well.
You can really feel the quality of that one, right?
But then we're gonna change back into the Saint Denis.
That is a local favorite.
Now, what do you have in, like, individual items and stuff like that? Like, you can really kind of put together your own outfit and whatnot.
I take pride in my selection here. Everything here is of exceptional quality.
I should actually maybe try and put together like my own
outfit. Make sure it says the right thing.
I have a lot of these things. I don't really wear vests. They have boots, quick draw boots. Like, what does that even
I get all sorts
mean?
walking into this establishment, but they all end up looking better when they walk out.
And what do you mean by accessories? Rifleman gloves? Riding gloves? Suspenders and ties? Holy mackerel.
I
Damn.
only stock the best in my
I will
shop.
probably have to come
Buy
back to
from
this
me,
tailor at
and
some
you'll
point. If I
never
need a
be
new
disappointed.
outfit, I will come
Got
back
what I
and
need.
put one together with you, pal. Thank you for hooking me up in this dope new gear. Arthur's looking like a Saint
Bonsoir,
Denis
monsieur.
boss in his new Saint Denis outfit. So the tailor is taken care of. So we'll do this stranger mission, and then on basically in the west portion of Saint Denis, we have covered basically all of the icons. I'll probably call the video quits there. And then to start part 32, we will do this first Angelo Bronte icon. We will pick up a haircut, maybe check out the saloon and the other show and pay off our debt. You know, some of those smaller things. And then maybe we'll do the real east side of things here in the following video. For now, we'll just do the stranger, and then I'm gonna save and quit after that, and we've got another part.
More time off?
I'm extremely busy under the surface.
I'm imagining there's probably going to be quite a few stranger missions in Saint Denis. I imagine that there's probably a lot to be done here, inside stuff aside
there,
from
mister.
you know, probably the many main story missions that will come from Saint Denis here. You know what? Screw walking all the way around to the stairs. I'm Arthur Morgan. You can just hop the fence.
Hello, sir.
They got street lights and like this is insane. I feel like I'm walking through downtown Toronto. No sarcasm, by the way. I'd say Toronto's a little bit different. So here's our stranger, this art dude out here. Can't wait to see what he's got
Excuse
for
me,
us.
sir. Can I bother you for a minute of your time?
Or she.
Alright.
Can I tell you a little about what we're doing here?
Sure.
Less than a minute, I promise. We're trying to raise money to build an expansion to the Quincy Harris Memorial Hall, a shelter for homeless veterans and their families. Can you help? A donation of $20 would put us well on our way.
Now here's a situation where you don't really know whether to trust her or not, but I'm gonna do it. I'll
There are
donate 20
many on
bucks.
hard times. Many children without fathers.
I bet.
$20 ain't no chicken feed, but sure, I can help you out.
That's very kind. What is your name, sir?
Arthur Morgan.
Your donation will be acknowledged on a founder's plaque when the building is completed. You have a great day, Mr. Morgan.
Well, good luck to you. Seems a worthwhile cause.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Thank you.
This could be one of those situations where because we did this, eventually this thing will probably get built and we'll probably be able to see our name. It'll be interesting to see where this kind of goes. That was not what I was expecting from that stranger icon. I was expecting more of a mission to come from that, but that works too. That was more of like a random encounter. Now, interestingly, there's an option here. You can loot this box right here, and I'm sure there's probably some good cash in there, but in the middle of the street, that would create quite a ruckus and something that I would rather not deal with right about now. Can hear those bells going off. That must mean it's like 12 or something. Yeah. Actually, well after 12 now. Everything is pretty much closed except for the saloon, but that pretty much doesn't close, so that's where we will have our starting point next time. I still don't see like a hotel or you know, sort of anything like that. I'm hoping that maybe I'll have the opportunity to maybe stay in one of the saloons. Sometimes saloons have like hotels above where you can like get a room and stuff like that. So hopefully that will be the case in one of the two saloons, because I really need to find, just like Valentine and Strawberry had like these like hotels that you could go to and like get a bath and like sleep for the night. Because I don't have camp to go back to and do those things and eat, I need to make sure that I'm still doing that, even though I'm staying in Saint Denis for the next couple of days. So we'll try and do some of that basic survival stuff next time. Hygiene, sleeping, eating. Eating will be easy, just going to the general store, to the butcher, something like that. We got lots more exploration to do. That was just the tip of the iceberg in Saint Denis, and that was one hell of an interesting adventure, to say the least. We'll see what's up with trying to get Jack back in the next video, which will be main story, so that'll be interesting. We didn't tackle any main story here, but we will make sure to get to that next time. And as I said, lots more exploring to be done in the great city of Saint Denis. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all of the above. If you don't, share this video with at least 36,000 of your closest friends. A curse will follow, so make sure that you don't get yourself into any trouble now. Just shy of 46% through the game. Not bad. I'm surprised we actually completed more than 1% of the game. We didn't even do any main story stuff. We basically did a bounty hunter mission, a stranger mission, and that was pretty much it. And that did more than what some of these other videos where we've been doing tons of main story stuff. It'll be like 0.8% more, 0.6%. Bull. Absolute bull. Later, squad.